Hello, welcome to my channel. Today's story, Sunday story, is about my cancer and also what happened to after I got from MD Anderson treatment, a stem cell transplant, and my cancer was zero for a couple of years, and my numbers start keep coming back again because. Doctor checked my blood and said that your cancer is not back 100%, but it's showing that it's growing and it's not good. We need to put you on some kind of chemo. So they decided put me on chemo, and the name of the chemo was Valcade that I used to take it before I even had the steroid, before I had the stem cell transplant. So, but to take a Valcade, because of the strong medicine, they would give me a steroid to offset the effect of it so much. But the steroid has another side effect. It would damage my bone, and it would they call it vascular necrosis, and they would make a hole in my hips. The bones is deteriorating, and it was making, and it started giving me a hard time to walk or do just a regular stuff, and I barely would walk. I couldn't usually go swimming every morning. I couldn't swim anymore to water, and I couldn't even play racquetball. I couldn't function. So I went to regular doctor, and he said you need to go take MRI and go to the doctor that does the hip replacement. So I went to doctor that replaced the hips, and he looked at the X-ray and he said, "Oh, you definitely need to replace your hips because it's nothing there. It's just bones against the bones broken." Well, I had no choice to get the surgery and to replace my hips. So doctor, one morning I went, and maybe about an hour he replaced my hips, and I can't tell you how painful it was after surgery to move my legs or not. But my doctor said you need to start walking, and you cannot go swimming for 2 3 months, and you cannot play racquetball almost 9 to 10 months. So I came home, and they sent the physical therapy in the house and would help me to get up, sit down, try to work with my hips. And also he brought the walker for me. He said, if you can walk in the afternoon outside with the walker. So I decided to do the warm up in the morning and take that walker and go to the lake. And me and my wife would go to the lake at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was walking with the walker and go around the lake. One time, it's not a big lake, but it was pretty much for me. So after a while, a month or 2 months, I felt much better to walk without a walker and start using a cane. And then I didn't even need the cane. I just keep walking, and I said, I'm doing good. So I told my wife, I want to go swimming. She said, no way. Doctor said you have to wait. I said, well, I'm okay. I can swim. So I went one morning to the swimming pool and start swimming. And my wound that was surgery was getting better, but it wasn't really completely well. But I started swimming, and little by little, I felt much better. I took my racket and went to a health club and started shooting the ball with myself, with the people I couldn't, I used to play. I couldn't even think to play with them. So I started play racquetball by myself to just exercise. So after 6 months, we went to doctor for checkup, And so doctor came in and take an X-ray. He said, "Boy, your hips is doing good. Everything looks good." And he said, "Well, you following my instruction?" I said, "No, doctor. I'm so sorry. I got confessed to tell you that you told me not to swim. I went swimming." He said, "When? Why?" I said, "I just felt good and I swim and I'm doing okay." He said, "So this is it?" I said, "Doctor, I have one more confession." And he said, "What is now?" I said, "You told me about 9 months to go play racquetball. I went after 3, 4 months. I started playing because I missed the racquetball so much. So I felt it like better." But the story that I'm really to trying to make a point is that it is so much doctor can do, but the rest of the stuff is you. You're the one have to put up, and you're the one who wants to get well. And I just was so happy that right now I am swimming every morning, and I come in the evening and go play racquetball with people, and I don't have no pain whatsoever in my hips, and I don't feel like I ever had surgery. So I like to tell you all these stories. So it's one of those things that happened to me, and thank you so much to watching. And if you like my story, just thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I would appreciate very much. Thank you.